The goal of Toastmasters is to teach each of us how to become strong leaders and communicators. A leader is someone who is willing to be a guide as we practice, test, and learn new skills. They step up and take charge, but only enough to get the team focused and on track. Their mission is to shine the spotlight on the work and achievement of others and help the entire team feel appreciated and seen. Several roles in a Toastmasters meeting help us practice this type of leadership, the first of which is the Toastmaster role itself. My name is Stephanie Ann Roy from It Up Toastmasters, and in this video, we'll be exploring the role of Toastmaster. Being Toastmaster offers a unique opportunity to hone various skills, including public speaking, time management, and organizational abilities. Hosting a meeting of any kind requires effective communication to engage your audience and leadership skills to maintain the meeting structure and support your team members in performing their roles. The Toastmaster role provides a platform to practice leadership in a professional meeting setting. To prepare, thoroughly review the agenda several days before the meeting and familiarize yourself with each segment. Craft a welcoming and energizing opening to set a positive tone, and choose a complimentary quote to send to the VPE to add to the top of the agenda. You will also want to check that the speakers have added their speech titles and introductions to the agenda. If they haven't, reach out to the speaker or VPE to gather the needed information. The speaker should provide you with an introduction before the meeting, but if they don't, you may need to be prepared to give a generic one on the fly. During the meeting, open by welcoming everyone with special attention to any guests. After a brief welcome message, introduce the different roles and who will be performing them. You can choose whether or not you want to explain each role yourself or have the members explain their roles. If there are guests, take a little extra time to explain the structure of the meeting and the purpose of the roles. If only members are present, it's still good to review, but you can be more concise to save time for more table topics later in the meeting. Introduce each speaker with enthusiasm and follow up after with a brief, encouraging response. Move on quickly to keep the agenda on track and let the speech evaluators do the work of giving feedback. Keep a close eye on the time to ensure that the meeting stays on schedule. Be proactive about reminding everyone about the agenda timeframes and be ready to adapt if segments run long. Table topics is the most flexible portion of the meeting. As you introduce the table topics master, let them know what time they will need to finish. After the evaluation segment, conclude the meeting with a brief positive wrap-up statement before passing control back to the president. Being Toastmaster can feel intimidating at first because it's such a prominent role in the meeting structure. In reality, the majority of the role is simply following the agenda and doing whatever it tells you to do next. If you aren't sure, just ask. The club has your back and no one expects you to be perfect, especially the first time performing the role. Have fun and focus on leading with positivity, encouragement, and a welcoming smile, and we will all have a great meeting.